promotor, de hoogleraar Dr. Otto, is gemachtigd u op de gebruikelijke wijze met die waardigheid te bekleden.
Gladly I accept the task entrusted to me by the Rector Magnificus of the University. Uit kracht dan van de bevoegdheid ons bij wet toegekend, volgens het besluit van de commissie hier tegenwoordig, verklaar ik bij deze u, Herlambang Wiratraman, te bevorderen tot doctor. Ten bewijze hiervan zal u het diploma door rector, secretaris en promotor ondertekend en met het groot zegel der universiteit bevestigd ter hand worden gesteld. Having completed the task with which I was charged, I have the privilege of being the first to salute you as doctor and to congratulate you upon the novel dignity that you have obtained.
Okay.
The laudatio will be spoken by Dr. Adriaan Bettner.
Honorable Dr. Wiratraman, dear Herlambang, it is with great pleasure that I address you now that you have received your doctoral degree. Few people besides myself know how hard you worked for this. Perhaps only your wife Movita and your children Azriel, Isa and Asmi, but many know that you fully deserve this title. You're not just an academic, you're an academic with a heart, who cares about injustices, and you're also an academic who fights against injustices. That explains why you established all these press legal aid bureaus while you worked on the thesis. But it also explains why you wanted to focus on press freedom in the first place. When you made this decision some 6 years ago, I thought everything was rather well with press freedom in Indonesia. But soon I learned from you how wrong I was. Problems with press freedom have a long history in Indonesia, but unfortunately they have a presence as well. And I'm afraid they will have a future too. But there will be sunny spells, we all know now. That is what makes your book so important. What exactly the problems with press freedom in Indonesia have been like can now be read by many, and by many more after you will have translated the thesis into Indonesian. It is an impressive study for several reasons. First, for its historical scope. The overview starts with the VOC and ends with the SBY presidency. It covers virtually everything that has been written about press freedom during this period and adds a lot. Second, its combination of legal and socio-political analysis enables the reader to understand that press freedom is both a matter of law and of politics. Sometimes the two can be separated, sometimes they work independently. If one wishes to improve press freedom, both law and politics need to be addressed. Third, through rigorous analysis, you have managed to trim down a mountain of material to the size of this book, even if it's not fully within the 100,000 word limit Leiden Law School prefers. But the study is important in other respects as well. It not only shows the problems of press freedom in Indonesia, it also demonstrates the problems of providing a thorough legal analysis of a field of Indonesian law. Your diligence in hunting down judgments demanded an effort few Indonesian jurists have been prepared to make. It took you from Surabaya to Medan and from Banda Aceh to Jayapura. Your analysis of the judgments concerning press freedom comes at an appropriate time now that finally many more judicial rulings are becoming available at the Supreme Court website. To a new generation of Indonesian jurists, your PhD thesis provides one of the rare contemporary examples of how one can do legal research. I can only hope that many will take up this challenge. Herlambang, I know you're a passionate mountain climber. I think that sometimes writing your PhD must have seemed like climbing a volcano, uncharted rocks and noxious fumes on the way up, and you could only hope that your guides would not leave you alone. Now you're standing at the summit. The view is less stunning than the one from Gunung Merapi, while the way to the top was much longer. Fortunately, however, the descent will be easy. Those who are not here, your children, your parents, and many friends can be very proud of you. And I have confidence in the future of press freedom in Indonesia, if only because I know it has such a knowledgeable and courageous defender present here. Selamat atas diraihnya gelar Doktor Hukum dari Universitas Leiden. Besar harapan saya agar Herlambang dapat terus berkarya.
Ik kwijt mij van een aangename plicht, zeer geleerde heer, door u ook namens het College voor Promoties van de Universiteit met de zojuist verworven waardigheid geluk te wensen. En hiermee verklaar ik deze plechtigheid geëindigd.